Alteremos el orden ahora que ya lo conocemos. Ya lo disfrutamos suficiente tiempo. Yo con Gabriela.
I think students should take this class because it's an opportunity to do hands-on learning and to do liberation in the real world.
We really get to talk to a lot of amazing people who really are passionate, both in terms of the professors and the other students in the class, and all the various guest speakers and host families who you'll be meeting in Nicaragua on your trip. And I just really think it's a magical experience.
It's a wonderful opportunity for students to sort of get a feel for how important liberation is, or social justice is for them in their lives.
A speaker came and talked to us about connecting our mind with our heart, and that's how change is made. And conceptually I got that, but now I feel that when I see these communities and see the poverty and how much they have triumphed over that poverty already, and how they continue to struggle and fight for what they believe is right. And that's such an inspiration to me that I couldn't have gotten without this trip.
We come at the issue of liberation within a specific historical setting, which many Americans don't know about: U.S. imperialism in Central America and the wars in Central America.
So this class for me basically gave me an understanding of something that I had absolutely no clue about before, namely like liberation theology, and specifically neoliberalism, which is the system we've been under for years, for decades, but haven't really put a name to. But being in Nicaragua, for example, has been really eye-opening because it's something that all of them understand and actively have to fight against.
So many students at Stanford consider themselves liberal and socially concerned and interested in making a change, but they don't necessarily see the steps to impact that change. And I think this class really informs the different types of avenues through which that change manifests itself.
This class has taught me the importance of human connection, not only with people of another country, but also with my fellow Stanford students. And I think that I never expected to gain that connection, but the reflection times that we had every day, and just being able to speak of your opinion in class in a discussion way really opened my eyes to the possibilities of a conversation.
I think that it's really been a huge growing experience, just because of the openness of conversation that is allowed in a class that is so intersectional.
You realize that the classes you're taking aren't just like a one-quarter commitment. They actually, what you learn in that class kind of extends beyond what you read in the classroom and actually manifests itself in the real world, and I think you really gain an appreciation of that with this course.
What happens in these small communities in Central America where people are on the margins will impact all of us. We in the U.S. and in the Bay Area, Stanford, Palo Alto, we so seldom understand how the rest of the world lives. And this is an opportunity for us to get to know those people, talk to those people, and see how they see their struggle to survive and to live and to thrive.
I see such a difference in everything, like economically, socially, and it just drives me to continue considering what creates that difference and how to heal that difference.
There's no particular blueprint for the way that things are supposed to be done or the way that people experience their lives, and I'm going to keep thinking about that.
I think there's something genuine and authentic that you can only get by taking a class like this, where you travel and get that real world experience.
It's been a real awakening to realize that we have a responsibility as global citizens to not be ignorant, and that if we are, we have to learn more, we have to read more, we have to talk to people, we have to get there and learn whatever we can.
Students who should not take this course would be students who are so sure of where they stand religiously and politically that they're not open to change. People who do not want to be shaken up by people talking very differently about their religion, especially Christianity, or about politics. people who are afraid of words like imperialism, neoliberal exploitation, please don't come, unless you can open up and talk about these things. People who are unable to open up personally and emotionally to their fellow students, their sister students, about what they feel. And finally, people like me who hate to perspire in Nicaragua and can't handle that should not take the course.
Nicaragua, Nicaragüita, la flor más linda